One of Root City's most powerful features is the ability to easily add multiple facts and events from a single source. For example, let's say I've come across a marriage record for Andy Griffiths and I want to add all the information and relationships it documents. To do this, I'll click the plus symbol over here to the right of Andy's timeline, then I'll click Add Event. On the Add Event card, I see a list of common types. In this case, I'll select Marriage, then click Next. In the next section, I'll add details about the source, which in this case is the marriage record. I'll add the date and place of the marriage. When you add a place, Root City will supply you with a list of suggested places to make it easy for you to add jurisdiction information. Here on the next line of the card, I could add additional information about the event or place, like the exact name of the church or other details. Next, I can upload files I want attached to the event, and at the bottom, I can add notes or even a full transcription of the document. For now, I'm going to click Next and go on to the source citation. In this example, I'm using a marriage certificate I found at Family Search. So I can just select the collection title from the citation at the bottom. Even if I only happen to get part of the title, Root City has a source integration with Family Search and other partners, which allows me to select the correct title from a list here in my citation title area. Then I add the URL, add the date I accessed the record, and the full citation is prepared for me at the bottom of the card. Next, I'll add the people and events mentioned in the record. The first person I want to mention is Andy, except here on the record he's listed as Andrew Griffith. So I'm going to put his name down here exactly as it appears on the record. Now, there are some additional facts listed on the record that I want to add to his profile. Instead of going back to Andy's page and adding them one by one, I just click Add Facts about the person from the record and list them all here. The record is dated 9 August 1949 and it says Andy was 23. So I'm going to put age 9 August 1949 and over here in the fact details I'm going to put 23. The marriage record also says that he was living in Manteo. So I'm going to add a residence event. Naturally, since it's a marriage record, Andy's bride is also listed. I have her as Barbara Bray Edwards, but the marriage record just says Barbara Edwards. So I'm going to put that as her name on the record. It says she was 22, living in Manteo. So I'll just add those facts here. Now, instead of returning to Andy's profile to add his parents, since they're listed on his marriage record, I can just add them right here and now by scrolling down a little and clicking Add More People. Here I can set the relationship of father to Andy Samuel and enter his name, which was Carl Lee Griffith. Since I don't have a Carl Lee Griffith in my database already, Root City prompts me to add a new person, then enter his name as it appears on the record. I also know that Carl was living in Mount Airy at the time, so I can add that. Likewise, I can add a mother for Andy Samuel and then a father and mother for Barbara Bray Edwards, just by repeating the process. Add more people, enter the name, select from the list or add a new person, and then add facts from the source. When I'm done gathering all the information from this source, I click Next. Here on the Profiles section, I can see what information has already been selected as the preferred profile information for each person. For example, Andy's name on the preferred profile had been set as Andy, but maybe now that I have his marriage record and it says Andrew, I want that to be his preferred name. So I just slide this switch here, and now Andrew will be the preferred name I see whenever I look at his profile and how he appears in lists throughout the site. Now I just click Save, and Root City adds all the events and relationships for me. Here in Andy's timeline, I see the residence event I added, and when I click on it, the card expands to show a copy of the media and all the details I added when I added the source, including the people, events, and source citations. It's a really powerful way to gather all the information from one source and add it to my tree.